Okay, let's see if this went live. Come on. That's annoying. It shows there's a video going 15 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live. It shows there's a video. There we go. 15 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live. It shows there's a video. There we go. 10 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live because we're going to do. Shows there's a video. Kind of a quickie. 10 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live contest. We're going to do. Shows there's a video. Kind of a quickie. 10 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live contest. We're going to do. Shows there's a video. Kind of a quickie. 10 seconds ago, but it won't actually show me live contest. Kotyonok shows there's a video. Kind of a quickie pigment. 10 seconds. It's not an entry, but it won't actually show me live. Shows there's a video kind of a wiki pigment. It's not an entry, but it's just a shows there's a video kind of a wiki pigment. It's not an entry, but it's just a shows there's a video kind of a wiki pigment. It's not an entry, but it's just a shows there's a video kind of a wiki pigment. It's not an entry, but it's just a shows there's a video kind of a wiki. It's not an idea, but it's just shows there's a video kind of a it's not an idea, but it's just shows there's a video kind of a it's not an idea, but it's just shows there's a video kind of a it's not an idea, but it's just shows there's a video kind of a it's not an idea, shows there's a video kind of a shows there's a video kind of a shows there's a video kind of shows there's a video. Okay, fixed. Sorry about that. So sorry. Fixed. Or it should be. Okay, thank you. We're gonna go look at DDA's houses today, but not all of them. I looked at some of them I had already seen that had been updated, but some of them I have not seen. So, of the small and of the large. So let's go look at Sliver Thorns, which is a big one, theoretically. Snowglobe. And this will be an entry. See if I can spell his name. There we go. Now, some of you may have already seen these. I apologize for that. Hopefully you'll get something out of seeing them with me. It's raining like the dickens out there. It is crazy raining. So I'll try to stick to large, small, so I don't get worn out. All right, so this is lovely already. Beautiful flowers. Not an open house, okay. No effects, obviously. Most people in DDA don't use them. This is interesting. I love when people stack up paintings like that. It's something so realistic. So they created a an easel out of, these are like 100 gold a piece. I think you can get them in Reapers, these little sticks. And then they've got a shelf there. I think that's a short high elf shelf. Sorry, words aren't here yet. Got a pretty little area down here, lots of trees. I assume we'll find the bed and bath inside, but just fair warning, Woobin made this very open-ended. So it's possible that we won't even find a bed and a bath. Not really sure what to look for then, theme-wise, but definitely just whether we like it or not, I guess, is the end result, or the most important thing. And I mean, so far, this is quite lovely. I didn't see anything bad yesterday, the few that I looked at. There were a ton of entries because it was a really, like, you know, it was basically submit a house. And oh, that's a great idea. Hiding those lights in there. I think that's a jester's tree. Very romantic. Romantico. Okay. Thank you for the follow to Mystery. If I see a banker, I will send you something. I do see a sorrow kitty over here. Lucky duck. I'm not going to point out every little thing that's different, but I do like they hung pots here. That's always one of my favorite things. Anything that makes a kitchen actually look more like a kitchen. Things in the cubbies, you know, things hanging, knife racks, anything like that. Is that meant for... Oh, there's a candle in there. I bet you that's for J Heart to find. Oh, wait, they closed off the... Okay, they closed off the going up part, I think. Yeah. And so this is just an exterior thing. I thought this was an interior thing. How do you get in there? I don't think you can from the looks of it. Although it's got a bath in it. No, you can get in there. That's from the lower room, I think. Ah, and so we found the bath. Lovely. And the toilet. Beautiful Sliverthorn. I always like your stuff. Next one is a smaller one. We'll go to Zira's Autumn's Gate, which I have not seen. Zyra. So I've been ranking some of them. I recommend you check out these that I did not check out. I won't be doing on the stream because I'd already seen them. Thank you. Check out Arion's Fiendish, Collectra, Willow, Rochambeau, and Verds. All of those are really good. I think I got that in a crate. Okay, someone else is here. Mallow. I don't know them. So people are checking out the houses as we speak. I think that was a die that I got out of a chest for Mid-Year Mayhem. Wasn't even like intended to get that. It just sort of happened. Intending. No effects. 200 out of 200. Cute little house. Autumn's Gate. Well lit. I think they put a candle on Akatosh and it kind of goes. Because I don't think Akatosh normally has a candle there. Nice kitchen area. This is also where I put my kitchen in this house. Hey, Cromwell. Oh. Bathroom. Your bed. So, I mean, in the olden days, that would be your bath. You would have water in the ewer. You'd get up in the morning. You'd splash water on your face, maybe under your pits or whatever, and that would be your bath for the day. I mean, people didn't really wash up all that much. And it was pretty kind of gross. But that is historically accurate. So the next one I want to look at is Ladybug. No, Zendira. Her Amaya. There was something I wanted to show you, even though I've already seen it. There was something different that was important, and I'm trying to see what it was. I think it was effects. Okay, so this is, oh, there's a light up there. I'm not sure I knew that. This is Zendira, who does a lot of FX stuff, always has. And check out the pool that she's done here with the diving board, and then this lovely fountain. I think that this is all lit up with dream shards, and it looks really good. I personally like the color of dream shards. We've got a nice little kitchen area type dealy. I mean, crafting area. Words are off today. I deeply apologize. Does my potato have a sombrero on it? I wonder why. She made a very pretty Calanda stone lit, it appears, greenhouse. Lots of lighting, I just now noticed, that I didn't notice before. Maybe it's darker than when I first saw it. We've got, this area has moon sugarcane, red poppies, and canna flowers, all for medicinal purposes, of course. That's what the dude just said. There's a boat parked outside, which is probably Zendira's. Put outside of bounds. But there was something in here I really wanted to show you. You'll find the powder room under the stairs, says Numisma. Oh, this is a handcrafted cobbled fireplace. I really like it. I like the brass. Looks really good. And if you note, take a good close look at the fireplace. It's got those shiny fabricant bushes stuck in the logs, which is cool. And then under the sink, oh, this is what I wanted to show you. This was amusing to me. So first of all, we've got this bathtub. Check it out with all the little cobbles and everything. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe a handle to something with, that might be the beastly pot. But here's the funny thing that cracked me up. Someone died on the toilet. Isn't that horrible? Yeah, that's a beastly. That's a clever idea. If you get it just right. That looks really good. Never would have occurred to me. And then upstairs we have a library. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I don't know if that one, he's still here from Maybe she did the contest, the Grimm's contest. I'm not sure. But that's kind of where it ends. I think it's a fun house. And then the silly little touch always gets me with funny things. All right, next it'd be Lash's Lakemire, bathroom front area. Lash is usually good at Lash is usually good at effects too. I'm so tired. I had terrible nightmares all night. One of those nightmare nights where you're just arguing with someone who won't listen to you, and it's like you're saying something so obvious like there's a fire behind you, and they won't listen to you, and you're like yelling at them. That's pretty much what it was like. Not really a pleasant experience. So here we have Lash. Come on, I see effects. I don't think it's an open house though. There's 6 effects. No open house. Apparently it's the front room, which would be right in there, right? Is that closed off? Yeah, they closed that off, so it must be here. Hello, stranger. Are you here to bathe, sunbake, or use our newly installed poop deck? Oh, good lord. Lash, what have you done? Oh, that's funny. To make up actual Argonians having baths, she's got a trophy, and then she's got those sticks with Argonian heads on them. So it looks like Argonians are actually bathing. That is great. Is this the poop deck? This is the poop deck, folks. Toilet paper and all. Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure I want to run in this, but I am. Oh, look, and she put the slime here. Enjoying the view? This muck is a tough one to dislodge. Why don't you find a broom and help us? Oh, good lord. That's funny. I bet you she made this section Waves broom. Just for this contest, it seems like. It seems tailored to this contest. I must be up too early. Everyone's dead tired or not talking or asleep or something. That is really amusing. I like this. I hope I didn't miss anything. This is really clever. It's gonna be so hard to judge just a couple out of all of these, right? It's insane. All right, the next small one is Ladybugs. Jodes Embrace. And so we're gonna go to a big one. Bed Bath & Beyond. But it was very openly interpreted. It's not like one of J Heart's contests where you have to actually follow the theme. It's just a very open-ended contest where, frankly, you could have no bed, no bath, and no beyond and still probably win. They don't really crack down on that kind of thing. But essentially what I think is that most people just sort of entered their houses. Like their favorite main house styled house. Now Jodes Embrace is really fantastic. I wish I had this house, but then I don't wish it, because then when you get inside it's like, oh, this is the ugliest house I've ever seen. Why is there an RC? I don't know. Why is this so gross kind of thing? But then it has its beauty. Really well gardened out here. I don't think this looks like this normally. I've only seen Jodes like a couple of times. It's It's really spectacular. You know, when you consider how much work they put into this house, you know, I remember them talking about how much work it took. They put that all on. Yeah, me too. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but just spending more money on houses when I haven't finished the ones I have seems unwise. This is cute. Nice little stove. Kitchen area, outdoor kitchen area. I wonder if they closed off most of the interior. Wouldn't surprise me. Nope, they used it. They decorated this whole house. That's amazing. Yes, it was. You mean you mean Lucky Cat. Well, one of the nice things about Lucky Cat is that you don't have to do anything with the indoors. So you can just close it off and just use the outside. It wraps around and goes down, so you can actually build like a huge platform out from the house, like below the house even. It's really quite stunning. This is gorgeous. If I would buy it if I wanted to give Zos any more money, but I don't. I think it's very much doable. It's just a shame because Jodes had a lot of work put into it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was a really important house that they spent a lot of time on, and then they sort of just blew it with the release. I mean, they had that strange pseudo release that they ended up having to pull for some reason, that they were going to give t-shirts with, and then they released it a second time and it was kind of like what was the word, anticlimactic is what I would call it. But I mean, no doubt the plane of Jode inside it is pretty freaking amazing. Pretty gorgeous. That sky. It's really quite amazing. Impressive view, but I don't think they put anything up here, but we'll just take a quickie look. Okay. Wow, look at that. I want that sky. That sky is just spectacular. All right. Next house. A small one. No, it doesn't really make sense. It's kind of weird. Iliendrins, Captain Margot. So a small one. Okay. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So we've got a small little cutie house. I see, here's our bath. Nice little seat here. Make up kitty on our bed. I mean, very cozy, cute house. I'm getting messages, hold on. Jode? How do I explain this? Jode is a god in the cat people world, but it's also the moon, one of the moons. The two moons are Joan and Jode. And it's hard to explain, but that is probably the best I can do for explaining. All right, the next big one is, I'll show you something when we come to it, and it'll help explain Joan and Jode a little bit. The small ones. The next small one was Sweet Pea. Yeah, God is good enough. What did you want, Sweet Pea? What house? Velothi. Why am I blind? There we go. Much like the world we live in, people have different names for the moons. They have two moons in this world. Maser and Sekunda is one name for them. Joan and Jode is another name for them. Joan and Jode are the cat people's gods. They live their lives by the moon. Your whole life is determined by the setting of the moon when you first are born. Like, based on what phase it's in, your whole life is pretty much predicted. So we've got a little library over here. So essentially in that house, and that's what Bayushi's getting at, it doesn't make a ton of sense. So essentially in that house, you're going to the realm of God, one of the gods, which you really shouldn't be able to do. Sending a pumpkin to Mystery. It's not, really doesn't make a ton of sense. What did that just do? Oh, it went, okay. Right, okay. I don't want to get that deep into it, but he's not, he probably doesn't care. So I don't want to go too far into that, but yes. Right? So based on, okay, so based on what the moon, no, it doesn't involve fish. Based on the moon's phase, determines what size you're going to be, whether you walk on 2 feet or 4 feet, your magical abilities, I think, too. How does someone get up here for this? If this is a toilet, how do they get up there? Maybe that's not a toilet. That's the toilet. Okay. So this is just a ewer or a sink. I mean, let's be honest here. When it comes to the Khajiit, they've pretty much proved that Joan and Jode exist. Or at least that their version of things seems to be true. Because otherwise, why would they always come out different sizes based on what the moon is? You know, it just, I mean, they've pretty much, for a world full of belief in gods that rarely actually appear, having Joan and Jode as your gods kind of makes some sense. Were Masser and Secunda gods? Daedra? Or are they just the names? I don't think they're gods. Alright. Sweet pea. Nice job. Next one. Iolia. Lunar. I'll look it up if we don't. Hey, how's it going? All right. Masser. Masser, also known as Jode. It's the larger of the two moons. Lorcan was sundered into two halves during his destruction and became Masser and Secunda. The two moons symbolize his duality, reminding his man creations of his struggle, which is likely another reason for the Khajiit's worship. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So Masser and Secunda are essentially Titan, a dead Titan, cut in half. Oh, that's cool. This must be a shop. Nice. Really nice lighting ideas. I stumbled across some paintings of Kronos, who was a Titan in Greek mythology, eating his children because he knew it was foretold that his children would overthrow him. And his wife was able to hide Zeus by giving him a sack of rocks instead of Zeus. This is a lovely shop. But the paintings of Kronos eating his babies are just revolting because they're toddlers and stuff. It's really twisted. This is a lovely little shop. So they've literally made a Bed Bath & Beyond, and for that, you get big points with me. I love that they did that they actually made it a Bed Bath & Beyond. It even kind of looks a lot like one to me. All right, next small one. I don't know how that fit in a large. It's not really large. Statipus, Kragenhome. I guess number of items. As twisted as I think that ESO lore is, I think Greek mythology has some equally twisted shit in it. Including killing babies and hiding their bodies, or killing kids and putting their bodies into pies. Which sounds all very George R.R. Martin-y, but it did happen in mythology, so I guess it's not as classless. Alright, so this is Statipus, Kragenhome. Somebody didn't make it. Oh, clever. They've made them armor. Or maybe arms to hold it in. Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider cheerful. What is this? What is that? That's funny. Is that like a king? A dragon king? Alright, I give this person so much credit for being creative. You've got a bath, and these are the beds. Isn't that clever? It's kind of funny. I hope people get it. All right, next big one. Verin delays dawnlight. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. Zeus was a rapist. And away we go. Verin delays princely dawnlight. A raping swan. I guess that's bestiality. He got two really great ones, and in one story, he became a raping bestiality guy. Poor Leda. Alright, this is still loading. It's amazing to me how long it takes to load furnishings these days. Very pretty outside. You know, it makes you wonder, why don't all houses have, like, pathways to Joan and Jode or something? Or more houses, even if not all. It's just kind of amazing to me that a house would have a portal to another planet, actually a moon. A portal off the planet. Okay. So, this is a hard house to decorate. Let's see if we can find the bed and bath. Well, here's the kitchen. That is not a bed and bath. I suppose the pools could all be considered baths. And there's the bed, also a bath. I give this person points for decorating this house with turtles? What is this? That's adorable. I'm not really sure why they have turtles, but it's adorable. This must be a kid's room. And the kid was playing with their turtles. That's friggin' adorable. I love it. I think it was a little kid's room. And they were like playing with their kid figurines. That was an expensive room, to be honest with you. We've got nice little smoking areas and... Or there's something to do with turtles. There's got to be a story to this one. I bet you if I went and looked on DDA backstories that there would be a backstory to this one. Or not. No backstory. Okay. So next small one. Big Ragna. Golden Gryphon. Okay. I know a Gryphon. He's not golden. He's a doctor. But not golden. Built up. Smart move. 30 out of 30 items, of course. The bed. The bath. Is this the beyond? I suppose the toilet is the beyond. That's funny. This is a good job. You did a good job. That's all I can say. I mean, it's the truth. Alright. Marlith's moonsugar. God, people submitted huge houses. But I guess if you want to submit your best house, I mean, you would. Do I? Good. I mean, I'm very much into looking at these houses and the commentary on them. So that's interesting to me no matter how I feel. I hope I'm not boring people with houses they've already seen, but these are ones that I need to see anyway, because I haven't seen them. And I have to vote on them. So, this is Marlith. A very lovely front entrance to Moonsugar. A little farm over here. This is the Moonsugar. And we've got... Oh, cute little bar. Alright, so I didn't mean to skip things, but somehow I did. So here's a cute little shop, maybe? On the outside, a gift shop. Okay. Good night, Griff. And then, I thought that was a bar, but I guess it's just a restaurant. I mean, just a... Oh, words are hard today. Just a shop. From the looks of it, I see a Bendari meat. Along with, this would be the food or bar. I guess that is the bar there. And here's the food. So this would be bakery. And other foods. Good use of the cakes. Ooh, cool fountain. Ah, the stage. I like the guy playing the drums. That's pretty funny. Is Ferrari drunk? What is she doing? She's laying back. She's got her sweet roll. And here's the bed. And I assume this could be a bath. This fountain. Oh, maybe we see it here. Who knows? Bathhouse, maybe? Nope. Home and wine press. Another farm. Kunzari. Where do you leave your Kunzari? Mine's blocking some doors in some of my houses. He's a very convenient blocker. And that's it, I guess. Alright, we've done the circle. So, thank you, Marlith, for keeping a clear path so I didn't get lost or confused or anything. Okay. Alright. Last one we're going to do that's small is Charolais. Because it's funny. I've seen it. It's funny. She sent me a message saying that it was a joke entry. Don't take it seriously. And while I get that, it is pretty funny. It's just sort of along the lines of my Rapunzel. Just inside joke type funny. I laughed pretty hard out loud when I saw this yesterday, so I figured I'd go back and we can all see it together. Wow, everything hurts. Okay, so wait till it loads. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, so this is Bed Bath & Beyond, and clearly she was trying to figure out how to do it. She goes, "Hey Woobs, is the Bed Bath & Beyond challenge open to show whatever you like?" Woobin: "Sure, you could build a giant bathtub, throw a monkey in there, and I'd be fine with it." So she did. She built a giant bathtub. She threw a monkey in it. I love it. Is this not hilarious? I absolutely love it. When I got to this one yesterday, I said, "Okay, we can all go home. We know who won, Shirley." And somebody got their feelings hurt, and they're like, "That's not right. That's not fair." And I'm like, "No, no, no. I'm kidding. Shirley did a joke entry. Go look, and you'll understand why I was saying that. I'm just being silly." But you know, builders are sensitive a lot. They get their feelings hurt if you don't give them a fair shake, as they should. All right, Ali Toops, Hall of the Lunar Champion. Okay. If I had the energy tomorrow, I'm going to take you to Lady Drifter's if I could get her approval. Because Lady Drifter has a really cool story behind hers, but I don't want to go to it without her being okay with it, because that's not a nice thing to do with her, especially. She did not make it an open house, so. Here we go. So we've got Ali Toops. And what a pretty greenhouse. Good use of the woman tree. This is great. Look at the little different sizes, the different levels. There's something really charming about that. This reminds me a little bit of Fiendish's work. It's very almost gilded. Very high-end Alinor looking stuff. What a fountain. Oh, good lord, that's so pretty. I really like this. I don't know this person. I wonder if their other stuff is equally impressive. Look at this fence. Wall. This is made with chairs. They've created like a railing with chairs. That's pretty awesome. Reskinned the walls, obviously. Added additional architecture. Oh, I love that. What is that? How did they do that? I have to do some research because I don't recognize that. I don't know, maybe I'm on crack. And over here, wow, look at that floral arrangement. It's like a cake. Wow. Or a dress with a hat. Okay, I'm super impressed with the cobbling in this room. This is some cool cobbles. Beautiful. And then the bath. Lovely. This isn't done yet, but I gotta give it big ups. Maybe. Look at that. Look at the handles. Creativity out the wazoo. They made a tissue box. I saw it out of the corner of my eye and didn't register at first. This is a tissue box. This is beautiful. Drums. Gaming. A fucking player piano? Good God. Look at this thing. Holy crow. Jaw drop. This is incredible. All right. Sufficiently blown away. Hey, Faye. Okay. Wow. Bethany, Katherine, dawnlight. Follow the candles, she says. Oh, it's fantastic. I can't even come up with the right word for it. It's just incredible. Oh no. Why is that not working? There. Delete your houses? No freaking way, girl. No. No. I gotta get coffee. I'll be right back. Just begun my second. Thank you. Okay. Caffeine has been replaced. 700 out of 700 items. Bethany, Katherine, no effects. Follow the candles, she says. Okay. You know, Faye, I get that feeling sometimes too, but we're all good at different things. We have strengths in different places. Oh, she built out here. You can build really far out here. Oh, wow. Holy crap. It's like a floating ship. This is amazing. Okay, so as a basis, you see they use this trellis, and then they built off of it with pieces like brass and whatnot. I love this trick with the meat. You should use this if you're ever going to use the ham. Just stick a ham there then bury a second ham underneath, so it looks like a slice has been chopped off. Little spot to sit here and grill. And you would burn shit, because you'd just be looking out there going, la la la, and things would burn. Beautiful tables put together. Yeah, really smart placement of window, honestly. The floors are tables here. Gorgeous. Look at the blue lining is just, by using those tables, I mean, granted, it used up a lot of different, oh wow, the gaps on purpose is so beautiful. It used up a lot of different slots, but if you're more about the beauty and the quality of what you've got over, you know, oh, this must be the bath, over worrying about slots, then, you know, I'll go back to that stairway. I just wanted to check out the first floor first. Some people just don't. This could also be a bath. I kind of was going in this direction with mine. Remember I had that one in Hundings where I had that one room that was just all in the water. This is what I was thinking. A nice little pool type thing. I guess I won't be doing that. But office area? Lovely garden boxes. Greenhouse. Literal greenhouse, like an actual greenhouse is up on this floor. Look at the clock. All right. So I think now is just this stairway up to this room. That might be a TV, you think? I think so. Gorgeous cobbled bed. Lizard on the wall as usual, as one would expect, of course. A lizard on the wall. Bravo. There's some houses that you get to the end of and you're like, what can I possibly say? It's so good. No way I'd ever compare to that, you know what I mean? All right, bunnybush, Ravenhurst. I am skipping over some ones that I had seen previously. Bunnybush, Ravenhurst. Outstanding. My cat's still limping. The thought is that he's going to be limping for a few weeks because he actually sprained it. That's what we think. But the lump should go down today or tomorrow, hopefully. So we've got a lovely little cobble here right at the beginning. Stuff in the library. Okay, so we've got a more modern house because I think this is a TV. And this would be a couch, but in front of the TV, obviously. Lots of detail here. Beautiful sink. It's amazing how many different ways people can come up with making, oh, a refrigerator, with making a sink. There are a gazillion ways to make a sink, and they've done it, you know? It's like I've seen so many different kinds. And this is yet another. I don't think I've seen one made like that before. Stuff in the cubbies. So it's like the creativity is super impressive. A cat tree. Holy crap. In all the time that I've been looking at houses, I've never seen a cat tree before. This is fantastic. Bunnybush, you just scored points with me for that one. And a completely cobbled bed. Out of Crown Store items, though. So these are, you know, it's not like we could just regularly use those, which is sad. I wish we had those made available to us freely. But of course not. Jerks. Courtyard. Nope. Are you still yelling at me, Griff? Okay. Oh, wow. Unexpected. Washer and dryer. As the first washer and dryer I've seen. Fantastic. Bunny, you're really blowing me away here. I am super impressed. A really great modern home. You know what I wonder? I wonder if you turned this around, this greenhouse around, and you actually made it so that this wall is embedded in the wall, and it doesn't have the door. You just use the embedded one, like put it in the house. That if you had turned it around, you then would have the door on the other side that you could actually use and go out into, like you'd port in to the greenhouse. I'm gonna test that. Forgive me. I need to test that real quick. I have a theory. Beautiful home. Good job. Okay, so let me grab my greenhouse here, one of. And then let's go to the front. Best place to do it, I think. Simplest place to do it, I think. Get rid of my rock here. All right. Now, what I'm thinking is this. Take the greenhouse. Take it so that the entrance is here. You put this into the wall. Like so. So you're just, I want it to be just past it by like millimeters. And then when you come out of the house, yeah, it works as intended. So this is a way to make extra houses that you could put on end, is make use of changing zones like that. Because one of the things that bugs me is like if you have one end to end, linking them is difficult. But another thing you could do is you could take one, start it like in here so that you have this linkage here. It's just something to think about. I don't know. Playing with ideas. All right, next one. Sorry, I skipped around. So that was Bethany Katherine. Who comes after Bethany Katherine? TDA. No, I did bunnybush. Lady Drifter I've done. I was gonna ask her. Smeemusic, psijic. So there's something written next to this that says trigger. I have a feeling that that means perhaps spiders or some other triggering fear thing. So if you have a problem with that, let me know, and we might avoid trigger-worthy houses if I know them. And you know what? Don't ever let anyone make fun of you for being triggered by something, because truly being triggered is related to trauma and fear, and it's extremely debilitating, and you should not be made fun of for serious problems like that. People are assholes if they're making fun of you for it, and they're misusing a phrase that served an important purpose for people who are severely traumatized. It's like an ashtray. Or perhaps it's a trigger to get into things, like it needs it's like animated or something. Not sure. Your friendly neighborhood liberal over here. Oh, that's beautiful. How pretty. Gorgeous. Closing off the top with these. Well done. I like that. All right. Ah, blind. Okay, so they closed off the other room somehow. Or they used it, but only part of it. This is wild. So they're carpeting in the walls. Okay. Yeah, I suspected something like that. This is a church type dealie. I had a feeling we were going to deal with something scary with that warning. This is gorgeous. Really, really, really nice. Making all these extra rooms too. Just changing up the space to make it what you wanted rather than what it gives you just regularly. Oh Lord, here we go. Let me guess. I gotta step forward. Nope. No. No. To the sides? No. What did I do wrong? What did I miss? I had to have missed something. Right here? I'm waiting to fall through something. I'm waiting for falling through carpets. Faye, where didn't I go? Do you know? Oh, the upstairs. Derp. I thought both of them were closed off. They weren't. Library. 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 Nothing scary. I don't get it. Treasure. Over on the other side. I'm missing something. Okay. I don't see how this is a trigger, but for whatever it's worth, it's gorgeous. If I missed it and I'm stupid, I apologize. The below part. Below what? In here? And in here. I didn't see anything. And then in back, there's just this altar and then it's closed off. See? And then it's closed off. So I'm going to assume I saw everything. Jasinjelly velothi. Not primary. Okay. I'm not sure what would be a trigger in that house. You goof. Okay. 400 out of 400, no effects. Cute little outside area partying. Stage. Here's our bath. Sauna, maybe? Smoking room? Smoking room, I'm guessing. For opium. Up we go for a lovely view. Knocked over cups, my favorite. Honestly, I love that. It makes me very happy because it makes it look real. Not everything is perfect. Extra doorway. They use the halal, there's an outhouse or a, what's the word? Shed on the property, and it looks like they repurposed it for the front door. So let's go downstairs first to the basement. I usually hate the basement, but they've done a cute job with it. Nice carpeting and pillows and curtains and oh my. I often shut off these rooms for item count purposes, but this is the sauna. Okay. Tub. Sink. Like the fixture. That's a piston and then 3 of those pens, maybe 4 of those pens from Clockwork. And they put the kitchen back here. There's nothing back here, so just adding something here is actually really a good idea. Second floor, this is where I put my fish tank. I think actually their thing there looks better. Nice way to cover the shelves here. The shelves here are stupid. By putting something over it that's just the right size, it seems like it's completely covered. I like that. And then just 2 seats out here to enjoy the sunsets, which are gorgeous around here. All right, what's next? We're gonna skip over Chrysaea and Cloud. We've seen both of those. So we'll go on to ellidy's, velothi, I'm assuming reverie. Also, I want to spend more time on Mistvale from Chrysaea because she did make some changes, but I want to spend time on them because, and I don't think I have the brain to do a good job on it because she actually had me check it out ahead of time to give her, you know, some sort of feedback, but I didn't have any changes to make because she's got a mind like no other. She comes up with the most amazing cobbles I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so this is ellidy. This is their velothi reverie, and it is full with lots of clutter. Very nice clutter. Wow, that's pretty sync. Nice cobble. Or bathtub, I mean, or toilet, who the hell knows? Hard to tell. Storage. Library. A lot of these people like cats, which is good because they are my kind of people if they like cats. Where's the blue light? She's hiding a blue light. Oh, derp. It's right there. I am not the brightest bulb in the box. Let's go see what's... I did the basement, yeah. Let's go see what's outside. Kitchen. Oh, pretty. A very pretty garden. With falling petals. Fennec foxes. Hey, Eula. Gorgeous. Just a gorgeous little area. You were thinking about me. I'm sorry. celticblaze, matthiessen. Yeah, of course I am. We're going through the Bed Bath & Beyond entries for DDA. Not all of them, just the ones that I hadn't seen before, so we're kind of skipping around a little bit. I haven't seen this one before. This is celticblaze, matthiessen. We only have a few more to go, and then I'll call it, because this is going to take a while. If I do them properly, it's going to take a while. You missed some impressive houses. Oh, I want a raisin bun. There's some pretty incredible homes in this series, but unfortunately, or fortunately, there's like a gazillion and one houses entered, so it's hard to, you know, there's just a lot to look at, and it's a little overwhelming. But I was thinking about it, and I think that one of the gorgeous gardening, one of the things that I might do if I ever do a showcase is one way to get around the contest aspect of it is basically everyone gets an award in the sense of, you know, one person gets best cobble or another person gets, you know, best reskin or something like that. And that way everyone would get like a very specific prize to their home. I don't know. I'm always kind of trying to come up with ways to get around people beating each other. It's rough because people want to be recognized for stuff, but this is all very lovely. Never seen anyone do that. Best story behind the belt. Yeah, something very specific to what they've created. Another ewer. Lovely bath area. beautiful beds. So they have hit the target here. You know what's funny is that my husband said that there was a Family Guy episode where he goes to Bed Bath and Beyond, and the Beyond is like a portal to hell. And so I was thinking about doing a Bed Bath, and then the last room would be a portal to hell, because that's the Beyond. But I didn't do it, obviously. I probably should have. Probably would have been hilarious. Okay. So I think you hit the marks, but I think I missed the back. Just one last place here. Ooh, plop. I have a Matthiessen. I made it into Hogwarts. But then over the years, I've been destroying it slowly, so it's really not Hogwarts anymore. So a wedding place, see? Quite pretty. Good for photo ops. All right, what's next? We're going to Calyrex Alinor crest. No, been there. Kayumishiru's Alinor crest. I think most of us say that about it, but there are times where you need a big build. You know, it's like, I need to make a giant ship. You know, you're not going to make that in a tiny house. Or if you need a lot of slots, but you're only going to use part of the house. You know, that kind of thing. This is Kayumishiru. This is their Alinor crest. Oh, lovely. What a gorgeous fountain. I mean, I think the hardest time that I have, cute toilet, is trying to decide which house to use for a build. I think that's probably the hardest for me. Oh, wow. This looks like a TV to me. So this might be a modern kind of house. That's really pretty. What was I saying? Yeah. Wow. Gorgeous. Well lit, too. Yeah. Want some gelatin? Knife rack. Woo! Starting to see more and more of those. I really do like them. You know, it's just hard to decide where do I want to build things, and so I end up, you know, I don't want to waste stuff. Okay, so yeah, they did hit that. They did hit the house. They've got a Bed Bath and Beyond, and they needed a lot of slots for obvious reasons. Okay, sylvansweep, bouldertree. I've not seen. Yes, that was a snot. Just a couple more. I mean, when I have an idea, like Strident, not Strident, Stay Moist. Holy crap. Like Stay Moist, I needed an outside because I wanted those towers going up in the sky, but I also needed an inside so I could have the statue focused on with whatever, and a pod house or a poop house seemed ideal. So Stay Moist was like the perfect house for it, but I'm always like stuck on that point. This is not an effect. This is 2 waterfalls. That's amazing. It's like a wash, drive-through wash. This is incredible. Look at this machinery. Nice sink. It could also be those things that blast air on you to get stuff off of you. I'm not sure. This might be the showers. A harp as a clothes hanger. Sorry, my camera's all screwed up. Wow. Nice toilet. With the hand sticking out. That's some funny shit. Unfortunately, with J-Heart doing small builds, I have less and less opportunity to do that kind of thing, and now I just really basically need, this is the bed, by the way, now I just basically need a single house to plop down multiple builds, and that kind of bums me out, because I don't really want to be building stuff like that. But what are you going to do? Alright. Yeah, don't go there. I understand, but don't go there. Alright. Demafire, linchal. We have 3 more. Counting. No, 2 more. So we have demafire and aveykin. So let's do demafire. Demafire's what? Linchal. I know, OCD is hard, but some people are able to build without it, and it doesn't drive them crazy. Gotcha, gotcha. Honestly, like, I can go without worrying about that kind of stuff. My fish tank is not the most organized or well done thing. Like, the edges are uneven and whatnot. But I just was like, you know, fuck it. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's not even gonna rank with these houses, honestly. So I'm just glad I got to share it. What is this? Sauna? Prayer sauna? Not sure. Very confusing. Ah! I fell in the pool. Why isn't Azabi playing against Fazez? I am disappointed. Or is she waiting for us to sit down and play with her? I don't think there's anything up in the towers. It's weird. Beautiful garden. Crafting room. I find a lot of people use this as their crafting room. What a great fire forge, actually. That's a forge. Wow. Okay, so apple tree. And then we've got, this is a hard front room to light. Really hard. For some reason, it just comes off dim for reasons I cannot explain. I had a hard time lighting it. I ended up using so many lights in that room just to make it look viewable. Oh, this is like a little vivarium almost. Ah, I learned a word. Now I'm using it properly. So proud of me. Main office. Bedroom. Also a hard room to light. Ooh, pretty. It's like a jellyfish tank. But they made one of those lamps that looks just like a jellyfish. Two of those lamps, actually. I honestly thought those were jellyfish. That is brilliant. What a great idea. I kind of might steal that. Please don't, you butt. They really look like them. I never would have guessed. All right, so one more and then I'll show you my house with Hallelujah, with explanation, aveykin. Oh, winner. There is reasons and explanations for mine. Don't forget to pay all your raffles. Tonight is Sunday. All right. Ooh, what do we have here? So this is welcome. Is this a casino? This could be a casino. Gift shop? No, it's a Bed Bath & Beyond. Somebody else did a Bed Bath & Beyond. This pleases me greatly. I'm wondering if somebody actually did that joke I referenced. Because here's the Bed Bath & Beyond, right? What's through here? Is this the Beyond? Did somebody actually make the joke? I think they did. I think this is the Beyond. That's cute. I would have just put a lot of fire in here. Hellfire. But that is funny. Glad I didn't do it my way then. I like this. This is good. Alright, let me show you mine and why. I wonder why that other one is at the top. So this house was originally a Valentine's Day house, and I wasn't going to use it. But when Woobin expressed just how wide open this was as a theme, I said, screw it, I'll use it. I don't think that anyone in the guild actually seen this house before. And I breathed a little new life into it, and that pleased me because personally, like, I hate that these houses are only used once and never again, you know? So, wow, that looks weird from here. This was, honestly, everything shifted. Oh, I hate when that happens. Jesus H. Don't you hate that? You come in a house and, like, all sorts of stuff has shifted? Like, this looked right yesterday, but now the glass is shifted down. Where's my glass? Or ether is shifted down? No, the ether's fine. It's the glass. Fish. Fish. Ether. Fish. There's one missing. It must be the ether that's shifted down. That's odd. I don't know. So, regardless, here is the... I just added this. It's not my favorite. It's not perfect. It's not that great. But it's something I wanted to add. And then we have this little garden up here, but... And here we go. This is the bed and the bath. I will show you one other thing that I made yesterday. I forgot to do something with it. I made a fish tank, a better fish tank, and showed you guys how to do it, but I forgot to add the bubbles. So we'll just add some bubbles, and then I'll share the house again. See, obviously that house I just showed you is not going to win, but it was nice to be able to let people see something they've already seen, or maybe haven't seen before, that I made and put a lot of heart into. Even though it's an old house, therefore not one of my best, I'm still happy about it. This is where I put the fish tank. So this I made on stream yesterday. And while it looks good, I completely forgot to add the intermittent bubbles. Now, thanks. There it is. Height? Where are you? Come on out. There it is. I can only see one of them. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. I shouldn't have moved them before I made them white. Alright, here we go. No, I know. But I've managed to make it work. That's odd. The bubbles are in a weird spot. Okay. Pitch 180. Yaw 270. Roll 0. Ah! They're upside down now. That's so clever! Okay, sorry. I'll take the pitch back. Too funny. I should have realized that. Good thing to know, though. Means you can use it for other stuff. That's what I thought. I put the bubbles too far through. They're showing on this side. So let's pop, pop. I'm gonna make them smaller. That's what I wanted, smaller. I feel like there's 2 sets of them in here. They're too tall, too. Better. But I feel like there's 2 sets of them. It's not acting the way I expected it to, because I've done it before. There shouldn't be this one over here. I don't know why it's so randomly out of, like, all of them are over here except for this one over here. I'll show you what I was expecting it to do. And I'll fix this bubble issue later. I'll show you exactly what I did do. And this one worked. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is how I did it here. You didn't use a real, I used a painting as the background, but you see the bubbles are working fine here. So there you go. It's kind of mesmerizing, isn't it? So anyway, that's all I wanted to show you for today. I will be back tomorrow. Enjoy your building, and see you tomorrow. Have a good one.